Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is 5 Minutes with Urban Missionary GabbyGP. Today, I want to take you into one of the chapters in this book that I wrote called Move, the Philosophy of Progress. In this book, in the second chapter, I talk about something I call the reverse inventory technique. RIT. What is RIT? The reverse inventory technique says that for you to know where you're going, it's important to know where you're coming from and how you got to where you are now. The reverse inventory technique often will remind us to say that we're always thinking about the future and how that we would like to make progress over the next couple of years. Oftentimes when you go for a job interview and people want to get a sense of your vision, they will ask you, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years or 10 years? And we find it easy to talk about where we will see ourselves because it's very futuristic and we can dream as much as we want to. However, the reverse inventory technique takes us backwards in order for us to project the future. What this entails is that it asks you where you were 5 years or 10 years ago, what sort of life you were leading, the kind of decisions you were making, where you used to stay, the friends you would hang out with, the kind of books you would read. Because it's those things that eventually influence the decisions that you made in order to get you to where you are today. And so when you start effecting the reverse inventory technique, you are being deliberate about thinking about where was I? Where exactly was I and what exactly was I doing 5 years, 10 years ago? What are the things that I was embracing at the time that were influencing my decisions? You realize to say that there are a number of friends that you would hang out with that influenced you a certain way and influenced the decisions that you made that also influenced the direction and trajectory that your life eventually took. What are the things that you exposed yourself to 5, 10 years ago? What assets did you have? What sort of income did you have? What did you do with that income? Did you make any savings? What influenced the decisions for you not to make the savings? Did you make any investments? What influenced your decisions to make or not to make those investments? What have you reaped from the investments or from the lack of making those investments? Doing that inventory technique is going to show you the critical decisions that you made then that have led you to where you are now. But beyond that, they will show you to say that if you continue making the same kind of decisions, you will probably not make as much progress as you have made in the last 5 years. It will also show you that the good decisions that have caused you to bear fruit and reap great investment from those decisions, if you continue to make those good decisions, matter of fact, if you make better decisions 5, 10 years from now, you will find yourself in a far much better place. Why? Because you are going down a path that's yielding fruit. The reverse inventory technique will also show you the kind of people that you need to be hanging around with. Do you need to cut off certain individuals? Do you need to cut off certain influences because they influenced you a certain way? The reverse inventory technique will guide you in that direction. That's it for today. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, punch that notification button so that you can be receiving notifications every time a new video comes up.